Thank you. We know things are bad. Sometimes things are so bad that we don't even have to be told that they're bad because we probably wouldn't even know it anyways. We don't need Obama and the damn Democrats to point it out to us. But sometimes there are things that are so bad that they do have to be explained to us. And that is why I am here today. Because I would like to address the Hispanic community because you have a problem. But you don't have to worry. Your mis amigo El Janado will help you out with your problem with some sound advice. Your problem is the President of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama, and the damn Democrats. And here is your problem. You may be jumping up and down for joy thinking that Obama is going to end racial profiling by taking the state of Arizona to court over their immigration law. But let me tell you something right now. This man is a fraud and he is a hypocrite. And I'll prove it. I want you to think about this right now. Yes, he may end racial profiling, but I am going to appeal to your better senses because unlike the Democrats, I think you're capable of understanding what I am about to tell you. Now, I want you to compare the Arizona immigration law and Obama saying that he's going to end racial profiling to the dropping of the voter intimidation charges against the new Black Panthers. That's right. The new Black Panthers had their criminal charges dropped against them. Now, in one breath, you see Obama over here saying he's going to end racial profiling by taking Arizona to court. And over here in the next breath, he's saying I'm going to drop the charges against the new Black Panthers and the voter intimidation charges. Why? Because in the voter intimidation charges, there were a bunch of damn thugs standing there with billy clubs threatening white people if they dared vote. If that isn't racial profiling, then I don't know what the hell it is. And by God, you ought to understand that too, because I'm here to tell you this right now. You can take this to the bank. If they do this to white people, then you're next. We're all in big trouble here. But for you people, it even gets worse. That's right, you poor Hispanics have it even worse than what you think you do. But I'll point that out to you too, because what you have is enslavement. That's right. I want you to think about this. I want you to look back to the days of Lyndon Baines Johnson and how many billions of dollars he took out of the Social Security Trust Fund to put it in another fund to wage a war on poverty years and years ago. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing. More poverty, endless poverty. And as far as I'm concerned, these damn Democrats have enslaved an entire race of people with the government benefits and endless entitlements. That's right, the African Americans. These poor people have been handed by the Democrats and the federal government endless amounts of food stamps, medical cards, and AFDC payments. So much so that these people have basically become wards of the state. It's a damn crime what they've done to the African Americans. But you Hispanics have to understand this. You're next. Do you honest to God believe that the Democrats and Obama want you to come across the border and get a job and work hard and work smart? Or do you think that they want you to get the medical card, you to get the food stamp, and you to get the AFDC payments? As long as you show up every November and vote for the Democrats, you will get that. And in fact, they will try and enslave you the same way that they have enslaved the African Americans. Don't you understand that's what's going on here? Because that is exactly what is going on here. But you have a choice. You can wise up, and put an end to this nonsense. Because I want you to get mad. I want you to get mad and say, I am not going to be a slave to the federal government. It's not going to happen. I'm as mad as hell, and I am not going to be a slave to the federal government. That's right. I want you to get up right now. Get up! Vámonos down down to the courthouse, walk into the office of voter registration and say, by God, my life has meaning and I want to become a Republican. That's right, because we Republicans want you to achieve the American dream. We don't want to give you a handout. We think you're better than that. So get mad. Get mad. Get up. Harmonious down to the courthouse. Walk right into the Board of Elections and say, by God, my life has meaning, and I'm not going to put up with this, and I am not going to become a slave to the federal government. Get mad. Get up. Harmonious to the courthouse. Sign up to be a Republican and end this endless cycle of poverty. How, by God, if you do that, you will be a better person. This country will be a better country, and we'll all benefit from this.